Hey, what it do? It's your boy Tony Young, una vez más, desde la Nueva Tribune Music. And tonight I have a few people that are family already. They're like our house DJs. They're dope as hell. And I got my other boy over there, El Tato, ya lo conocen como artista.
Dímelo.
Ya tú sabes, we're
Claro que
doing
sí.
it big. We're going to talk about the club scene, the nightlife, and I want to hear your stories, guys. DJ Jrod y mi colega the Imfamous. Welcome to la Nueva Tribune Music.
You heard?
So what's up, bro?
Aquí, bro, tranquilo.
How's everything? How's everything?
Chilling. I'm excited about this podcast, bro.
Yeah, me too,
I'm very
bro.
excited about
Me
it.
too. So I'm gonna start with I know you guys seen Jrod doing the live sets, doing little things with us and stuff, but we never actually had a sat down, right? Like we never interview you, nothing like that. We actually had have an interview with Imfamous, but you could explain and tell us a little bit about yourself, like who you are, where you from, where you were raised, and why you're a DJ, bro.
So I was born in New York, in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and then me and my family we came here to Jersey, age like 13 around there, and then I have a cousin who's he used to be a DJ, then he became a sound engineer.
Okay.
So I just kind of raised with like that, that sense of DJing, and then when I was like 16, 17, I just started messing with it. I didn't really like take it seriously. It was like something like a hobby, and then. I did like the small house party at my house. It was like my birthday in my backyard. And I'm like, yo, let me try to DJ this. And I brought like a couple people over, like 30 people. It was small. And then they're like, yo, you can actually really mix. You could DJ. So then I actually like went to the club, and then somebody gave me a shot in the Ironbound district of Newark.
Like a shot, Okay.
Yeah, como un trago,
Yeah,
como
like-
así.
like
Así,
this,
salud,
like-
salud.
Okay.
Yeah, salud.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, and then it went well, and then I became I got the residency for the spot, and it just went from there.
Nice. And right now, like, where you at? Like,
Right now I'm at a Fiesta nightclub in
so that's your house right there, basically.
that's my residency. Yeah.
Nice. You say like something that you said that is mad important is that people told you like at the moment like, yo, you're good at it, like you should like that's important when it comes to like if you see talent to somebody else, like support that, right? Like
Yeah, of course.
it's mad important. Like if you didn't have nobody telling you like that, maybe you wouldn't like really take it personal.
Yeah,
like,
I would have probably done something else, or it would have just still been like a hobby for me.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Instead of taking it
Word.
serious. Yeah. So,
Yeah. So tell me, Tato, what's good, yo?
Chilling, man. I'm usually not in the podcast. I'm usually behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Directing and making sure the edits and follow me here
Yeah.
are up to date. But I wanted to be part of this podcast. I wanted to be part of this
Yeah.
this episode because
It's about to get real.
it's about to get real. Shots fired, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to be part of this one.
What about you, Infamous?
I started DJing at 14 years old. 14 years old. I know I mentioned this in the last podcast, but my father was a DJ before he came to this country. I picked up on it, and it's been me chasing the dream ever since. And as of late, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. I don't have any complaints.
it's definitely like an influence.
Yeah.
I feel like most DJs they get influenced by somebody and then they just want to do it.
Right. Like, do you think there's a DJ that wants to do it just because of the money, besides the passion?
There are DJs like that. Yeah.
They exist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Especially in the club scene.
Oh, I got them ready.
Yeah, I know. So,
I'm telling you, it's gonna get real tonight.
I know. That's why I'm trying to see like what route to take first.
I just want to say, for those who are watching, I know this is a very long episode, but for those who are watching, stay for the whole thing.
Hey,
Or if you got a long ride to work,
put this on.
put this on. You don't even have to look at us.
Yeah.
Just listen to what's about to go down. Go ahead.
You got the sound effects ready.
Jrod, who was the first person that gave you the opportunity to actually play at a club?
At a club, his name was Frankie Herrera. He was a DJ in Ironbound Newark. I just went into the club one of my friends, he knew him, whatever. He was like, hey, just talk to him. Just ask him, like, yeah, hey, give you a shot, whatever.
And he gave you.
And
a
they
shot,
actually gave me a shot too. He actually gave me a shot.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he was like, hey, you get 1 hour and a half. Open it up from 10 to 11:30, and we'll go from there. If you like it, we'll make you, resident. And then
Well, before that, you was like already like practicing.
yeah, I was
doing
practicing. I was getting
parties maybe,
ready.
or something?
Yeah, because as your first time, as your first party, you want to make an impact.
Yeah.
But at that time, I wasn't talking much on the mic. I was just like a good like blender, know how to play the right music at the right time,
Right.
get people dancing. So I was really good at that.
Yeah.
And then later on, I learned my my mic skills.
What about you, Infamous? Who was like the first person that gave you like the opportunity to play at a club?
First opportunity I had to play at a club. One of my friends, he's a police officer in Elizabeth. So I used to do a lot of private events with them, and then they
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
yeah, Elizabeth, New Jersey. They gave me an opportunity to DJ at Noah's. I think it was about like what, 3 or 4 years ago.
Give your boy a shout out.
Shout out to my boy.
Thank you. Thank you.
He appreciates that.
I know.
Yeah. Guys, let's talk about like, nightclub.
But not only nightclub.
Okay.
So there's two types of DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a whole different dynamic in the room. You have somebody that does a lot of clubs, and then you have a guy that does more private events. But
Correct.
still,
Correct. So
Yeah.
let's focus on that. And then I hope a lot of DJs are watching this. And for those DJs who are watching, I hope you forward it to those people who want to become DJs and are thinking about, should I hit the club scene or should I hit the private scene? I don't know which way to take. So this is a perfect example because we have a guy who does mainly private events, and then we have a guy who does mainly, club scenes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I guess you guys could take it away,
Right.
I actually give a lot of respect for people who do private events because it's much harder, I would say, in that sense, because, you get hit with, Jewish party, Trinidadian party. You could get so much genres or different races,
There has to be a degree of range as to what you do,
Yeah.
and you have to understand marketing.
Yes, that's another thing too. And plus, when you do private events, you got to bring your own equipment. You got to, pretty much do all that. And then as a club DJ, all you do is bring your laptop. Majority of places do have their own equipment.
What do you, out of your own experience, because I saw you making that face, bringing in your own equipment. Talk to us about that.
I mean, I don't know. I can only speak for myself. The easy part is the DJing. To me, the hardest part of an event is having to show up early, unload everything, break everything down, set it up, connect, make sure everything's working.
Facts.
But once you're in your groove, you're spinning music, everybody's happy. That's the part that's rewarding. That's the part where that's where the fulfillment is at. But then it's over, and then you got to pack up again. You got to bring everything downstairs. I mean, I've dealt with venues where I'm DJing on the 5th floor, and they don't even have a cart for me to bring everything upstairs on the elevator. So I got to do piece by piece. And I run my business by myself. I don't have assistants. I don't have helpers. I kind of I'm a lone wolf in this. So
Now, let's get down to the business. Right? Obviously, the money between y'all.
I'm just getting ready.
The money. I want to know about the money because obviously we're not here working for free. Compared to Jrod, what you make, you don't have to be specific on your personal income, but just in general versus on what you will make on a private event, and at the same time, how hard is it to chase after that money? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Is the money there or ready to go?
well, let me explain before I comment on it. Let me just explain the dynamic. With DJing in a club, they have a budget, they have a predetermined amount because they have overhead. There's a lot of different factors that go into them basically deciding what or what not you're gonna get paid. So they have a set amount that keeps them in the green and might have you be profitable or it might not. As opposed to when you're doing something private, you create your own value and you charge what you're worth. And if people know you and they respect you, they'll pay you whatever you ask them for.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's more, in terms of anything that's monetary, you have more control doing a private event than you would in a club.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with taking pay from a club. I mean, because some people won't do it for the money. They'll do it for the clout. So,
Yeah.
You know, whatever you don't in the club, whatever you don't make in monetary gain, you're gonna make it in clout.
Gotcha.
So it really depends on what you're trying to do and what your goal is ultimately.
You know, you for a wedding you can make thousands of dollars. You know, but it is a lot of work. You know, you got to prepare. You got to be formal. You got to just. Yep.
Hey,
That's
all
like-
right.
that's definitely
He's
cool.
ready. He's ready.
That's why people, you know, they rather do weddings than sometimes go to a club because it's like
But now, let's say, for example, like I want to go to that clout thing that you were talking about, because with clout comes the money.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, to go a little more into depth with that, right? What is the average pay? Okay, let's say I'm a DJ, starting out. You know, I want to get my feet wet. You know, I work. I have an okay job, getting paid minimum wage, but I want to work myself up to being a DJ. I invested what I had into like a little setup, and I say, hey, Jrod, put me on. You put me on into your club. Just an example. For those people who need a voice, this is a perfect question. How much money do I expect to make as a brand new DJ? Nobody knows me, but I'm trying to build my clout. And what is it going to take for me to get to, let's say, to the level that you're at right now?
Well, a lot of places and a lot of promoters, they're gonna make you do it for free because they don't know. They don't even want to pay you because they don't know what you could do.
There's a risk associated.
Yeah, unless you do have a name out there, then they'll. It all depends on, your name pretty much. And they got to see if you can actually rock the crowd and stuff. Usually, the beginning is 150, maybe 200
For the night.
for like a 2 hour set.
Okay. Now,
So-
that's me being a nobody. When I say nobody, I'm saying like new to the scene.
Well, I would say you have to do it for like free, maybe for like
You have
couple
to pay
months.
that due.
Yeah,
And
a lot of DJs do it. Yeah.
and in
Some
regard-
don't. they got they get lucky.
The undercutters.
Yeah,
Hey. And in regards to doing a private event, I'm making money off the rip.
yeah, because
Right.
you're
Yeah, I mean, look, like I can only speak for myself personally. Once again, like when I do a private event, I send out an invoice, maybe about a month, 2 months prior to doing the event. That invoice has to be paid for in full before even rendering services. Like,
Gotcha.
and my whole my whole philosophy with that is like, you're doing a private event, you're renting out a hall, you're doing catering, you're doing decorations. These are all people that have to get paid in advance or they won't show up.
Correct.
So why not the DJ?
So you think people downplay the DJ at a party, at a private event, they downplay them.
Oh, for sure. They think we just play music. They don't understand that there's a technical knowledge involved, and there's years of just understanding what a good transition is, or how BPMs work, or there's a whole science to it, and people don't put respect behind that.
So those are the people that say, why am I going to pay you X amount when I can just put the aux on?
yeah, I mean, listen, you could book DJ Bluetooth if you want to. He got you. He's always gonna be there for you.
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
But a DJ would, a good DJ would make people dance.
Yep.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's what an aux can't do. Can't hype the people up.
It's a show you're putting on.
It is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're not just playing music. Like you're providing a service.
Yeah.
2, you're putting on a show. 3, you're selling your personality. Because what good is you playing music without you having that give and take interaction with the crowd? If you don't have that with the crowd where you're able to give a certain level of energy and then they give it back twice over,
Correct.
you're not fulfilling your role.
Yeah. So now, I don't know if Tony, you got something to say.
No, I'm actually listening.
Yeah. So okay, let's go back, right? Back to my humble beginnings, let's just call it, right?
DJ Tato.
DJ Tato en la casa,
DJ
ya
Tato.
saben. Hey, siempre activo, nunca negativo, siempre positivo en la casa, baby. Feel me? Sorry, now let me stop. Now, let's say I pay my dues, I work for free at the club. Let's say I do want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. I'm the one that everybody knows, right? But but I have to build that up, right? How long do I have to work for free before maybe not be that guy, but how long do I have to work for free before the club could be like, you know what, Tato, we're gonna start paying you now. And this goes to Jrod since you're in the club scene.
Well, it all depends. Like, every club is different. Every club owner is different. Every promoter is different.
Yeah.
They decide when is that point. But now when you want to get charged more, like when you want to charge more,
Yeah.
like go more than the 200, make 500. It all depends on your marketing. It depends if like you're on the radio. It all that all comes down to it.
Give it to them straight. They want you to sell tables. They want you to sell bottles. They
Yep.
want you to sell the door.
Now
That's
we're
how you
getting
make
real.
money.
Yeah.
Now we're getting real.
Because there's a lot of things. There's something that a lot of, I'm going to just drop one on you because they don't want you guys to know this, up and coming DJs that are watching this. When you play good music, it sells drinks. When you play good music, cash registers go. When you play good music, that's what happens. Because ain't nobody buying drinks in a club when, the set is mid. They think twice because they're already thinking about, oh, maybe we could go hit up another spot. Or, let's just rock out here for another 20 and then we out.
Yeah.
But when you start playing that good music, text gets sent out. Yo, it's lit over here. Pull up.
Yeah.
Yo, or the people start going to the bar. Like good music sells alcohol. It sells doors. It sells tables. All that.
And that's when you build a name for yourself and be like, listen, if you ain't paying me this much, I ain't playing at your club. I ain't playing at your event because I bring money.
Yeah, I mean, you develop a certain level of leverage. That's for sure. I mean, the way I attacked it, like me personally, I built my name on the private scene so that if I'm ever in a situation like that, I'm already coming in with leverage.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's already outside of that already knows, yo, he can do what he's supposed to do.
It's true. In the beginning, bro, like when you're on your own and you don't know the business, people will like put a foot on your head, like they're gonna take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they giving you the opportunity and they will talk to you like that, like, oh, I'm giving you an opportunity, I'll do it for free.
But is it really an opportunity? Do you think it's really an opportunity?
It could be. You never know. Maybe you're that good and you play that night and there's like a radio station person and sees you and be like, yo, who's that kid? He's like, oh, he's brand new, but like he's like, yo, let me talk to him. Like, yo, you want to play my radio station? All of a sudden, like from that opportunity, you never know what doors are gonna open for you. You could be in the game for a long time. You could be good, like working and stuff like that, and you could do your thing.
Yeah.
Or you could just start like tomorrow, and then all of a sudden, like a door open up for you. But that's up to you now if you take advantage, and then because you could mess that up too. Like
It's what you make of the opportunity.
Maybe you don't show up to that radio station, and then you close the door for you.
Yeah.
So it all depends. But for most of the,
Well, that's how Alex Sensation got his thing. Like he ended up DJing at a club. Well, this is what he said in his interview. He was in a Copacabana or something like that in New York, and it was the guy from La Mega. And then he's like, "Hey, this guy he has a good voice. He has that,
He has the radio voice.
the energy.
That energy.
Yeah. So you never know. I mean, but
And look, and that's how it happens.
people will take advantage of you for sure. Like some people,
Yeah.
because they've been doing it for years, and they want to keep their business like money. They don't want to waste money. So
Yeah. Do I need
not everybody, but yeah.
So this is the thing, like we have the urban DJs, we have the hip hop DJs, we have the house music DJs. We have so many genres out there that people, consider themselves a DJ of, right? But since, we come from that urban side, and I know you're more of a hip hop DJ, I know you touch both worlds.
Well, I started as a hip hop DJ.
Okay.
Years ago, but as of, I had a rebranding within the past 3 or 4 years where I just came back as an open format DJ.
You gotta have like your own image, your own your own thing. Like I have my own way, the way I play my songs, the stuff I say on the mic. So, majority we all say the same, like "Dónde está la mujer soltera?"
Yeah.
"Quien trabaja mañana?" Whatever.
I feel like
it's
all the
same.
DJs be saying that.
Yeah, it's all the
¿Dónde
DJs.
están las mujeres que no tienen marido?
That's why there's a
Man.
few
You know what's
DJs,
worse?
Like
Yeah.
like Mega J, he says some left shit. Like it's like
Oh, the
I
worst.
wouldn't even think.
The worst is the urban DJs. They'd be like, well, I'll say urban, but hip hop DJs. They'd be like, oh, if you took a shower today, make some noise. Like, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they'll just go after the crowd.
If you
like
have
that.
$1 in your pocket, make some noise. It's
Like, why wouldn't you have $1 in your
yeah.
pocket? Like, why wouldn't you take a shower today?
That's why people
That's
don't
a
make
fact.
noise.
Yeah, no.
Damn,
They
I just spend it all.
some people live off their heartbeat, their pulse is based off catchphrases. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I have mine. Like, everybody, we all have our, like, I'll play another song. The set is like, consecutively. I've played like 6 or 7 good songs in a row. And, I drop the record. I'll be like, seguimos. And that's it. Like, just
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Not
Okay,
full
so
sentences.
that's my next question.
Go for it.
Okay. Do I need to have lip? Do I need to have phrases? Do I need to have that, like, oof, damn, that was crazy, in order to be that guy?
Yes, you should definitely have the if factor.
At this age, yes. Now, yeah.
Okay,
Back
so
in the day, you really didn't have to.
So we're in an era where if you don't have lip, basically you're not
Depending
there.
what you want to do. Depending.
We've exited the fundamental era. When I say that, I mean like nobody cares if you're going to the club and scratching. Nobody cares that you took 3 hours to make that blend and you mastered it. Nobody cares. Like, you just have to play good music.
Yep.
Even if your transition, I've noticed DJs now, like by today's standards, DJs that have garbage transitions, but the music is so good that people don't even care to notice, or they don't notice at all.
So that's what I'm saying. So in the house music world, there is no talking. There is no lip. Matter of fact, if you dare pick up a mic in the house music industry, you probably get kicked out. You probably get the boot right away. You know what I'm saying? But us urban, I guess, culture, the urban movement. If you don't have no lip, if you're not saying some like you said, some ooh, some ah, some yeah, let's go, or whatever it is, like yo, you ain't doing nothing.
I mean, we went from selling skills to selling personality. Everybody's a figure on social media or an influencer or something like that. You gotta have a voice.
You do gotta have a voice.
Everybody has great music. Like, listen, all the DJs have great music because we all listen to the same stuff. But like, who are you? Like, what do you have to say?
Yeah, correct.
How do you engage your crowd? That's all really. How can
So okay, so I was talking to DJ Jrod about this. I actually spoke about this to you too. You have an artist, either a rapper, singer, whatever, you name it, lyricist, freestylist, whatever. He's been hitting it for years. I'm talking about somebody dope, somebody who does got talent, somebody who spends the time, doing his thing, right?
Yep.
Original content, his own lyrics. Nobody writes for him. But on the other hand, and this is not to throw shit at any DJ, this is actually to exalt the new world of DJing. You got a DJ that plays other people's music, and because he does know how to throw some phrases out there, and he does know how to amp up a crowd, you all of a sudden blow up. You all of a sudden, you're bigger than that artist is. And guess what? And again, not to throw shit at DJs, because I do give respect to those who know how to spin and put some good music together. Hear me out. But that DJ or more DJs will blow up, will get more clout than the original artist would.
I'll say 2 things to answer your question or to like add to what you're saying. 1, if you're a DJ in today's era and you're not marketing yourself as an artist, you're doing it wrong. Now, that might not work for everybody because not everybody has the it factor. But if you know you have that, market yourself as an artist, as a personality. Once again, the name of the game isn't playing great music anymore, or being the guy who knows all his crab transitions and his cuts and his CrossFit. No, you have to sell your personality. There's a lot of great DJs I won't name, that are just as good as the radio guys, which I also won't name. But the radio guy knows how to talk.
I mean,
And now we live in a clout-based era. So
100%.
there's DJs on TikTok who are more popular than the DJs that are in the clubs. Like that, the internet is the new marketing tool. And I'll say this on every podcast time and time again, like the internet is the new marketing tool. That's why promoters are kind of like, promoters are kind of like an obsolete to me.
All right.
Oh, we're going. Yeah, we're going there. We're going there.
Yeah.
We have to.
We going there. We going there.
I want to.
All right, here we go. Ready? As we spoke behind cameras.
Okay.
We spoke behind cameras.
Off air.
Off air. Yes, we did.
Off the record.
And there was a comment made.
Ooh. No, don't say who.
Nah, I ain't gonna say no names. But there was a comment made that basically DJs are less important than The promoters.
There was another podcast, which I also won't name, where they were saying that the promoter is just as important as the DJ. I want to take this time to reply to that. Now that I'm here, I have the platform.
Okay, here it is.
I had a gripe with that a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yes, in the days of yesteryear, that was the case. Now that's not the case. You see that phone right there on the ground?
Yeah, well, you live right there, yeah.
My
I see it.
promoter's right in front of me. And there's probably about 30, 40 people tuned in. My phone's doing all the work for me.
Hold on. You see, the viewers can't see what's going on, so I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna put it up.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
All right. So
he put the camera
hold
on.
on. Yeah, put the camera on. So the crowd wants to see that. Okay, that's what you're talking about. He went live, everybody.
Yeah,
You're gonna
went
see this
live.
on the YouTube channel. Okay.
But
That's what you're talking about.
One swipe up or push a one button.
That's it.
You got a flyer for, you're doing Fiesta on Friday. Let's say, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You go on the App Store, you download Adobe. Boom. You get your still shots. You remove the background. You put some text. You put a nice background. You just made your own flyer. Oh, okay. You go into your stories. You're going to post a story. Boom, boom, boom. This Friday, DJ Jrod Fiesta. Boom, boom, boom. Uploaded it. You check back in 23 hours. It's out for 24 hours. You got 300 views. What promoter? He just promoted himself.
Actually, you actually do that.
And I do.
Right.
I promote I post on my flyers because they already know I'm gonna be there every weekend. But
Yeah.
what guest DJ are we gonna have there? It's gonna be different every week.
But I'm trying to say your club makes you do that, but you actually do that like on the
willingly,
side. Willingly.
We get slept on for
Yeah.
being marketing geniuses because it's not only just DJing. We have to learn how to market ourselves as well.
Okay.
And I know a lot of clubs, which I also won't name, that their primary focus is what goes on at the establishment, and they're not working the internet. You have to play this internet game. If you don't want to play the internet game, you're wasting your time.
When you say you, who are you referring to? The club owner, the DJ,
The DJ,
or the promoter.
the DJ, the club, anybody that's involved has to play the internet game. The promoter's been playing that game, but they just have it easier now because they have a phone. The promoter's just somebody who won a popularity contest amongst everyone. The promoter's the go-to person that used to throw the lit parties back in the day, or that was popular in high school, that has no knowledge of what goes into overhead for a club, doesn't have to pay for a lease, doesn't have to run a kitchen, doesn't have to run bottle service,
Right.
doesn't have to go on Serato and learn BPMs and get a collection of 100 gigs worth of music and put 15, 20 years of experience behind it. The promoter is basically a middleman that's obsolete. My promoter's right there. We're streaming live.
But I do.
That's my opinion. I know a lot of promoters going to hate me for this, but I'm from the era where the promoter used to stand in the corner on the sidekick 3, just texting away.
Giving out flyers, going to outside of
trying to be Mr.
Walmart,
Popular on
stuff like that.
MySpace and all that.
Put it on the cars. People used to get mad when it used to rain.
And you know what? The promoters from those days, my respect to them, because you had to do the same thing as the DJs from back then. You was a DJ back then. You had to, you had to burn CDs. You had to go out to the street. You had to sell them. You had to have a street team. You had to have people that would hit up the
Right.
malls, hit up college parties, hit up schools, and really boots to the ground, touch the pavement type, hand-to-hand type of work. Now it's like,
You just post it up and that's
yeah,
it.
the phone could do all that for me. I don't need you. For what?
Interesting. Yeah.
But I give it up to more the promoters that are actually doing the crazy events, doing their own thing. I'm not gonna name any promoters, but
Oh, I mean, look, there's still all right. So I'm sorry, promoters. There's still good promoters that exist, because to me, a good promoter in today's space has a vision.
yes,
Not just
yes.
somebody that's Mr. Popular. It's not just somebody that somebody that everybody follows around. A lot of people can do that. There's a lot of people that are capable to be promoters. It's just they don't do it. But I think the difference is somebody that has the vision, somebody who can see it all the way through, and somebody's making sure that everybody gets paid.
right.
Yes.
We'll get to that in a second too. Don't worry.
Yeah. So once the promoter is fair and has a lot of followers and doing the right thing, I guess that's fine. But
Have
if
a
you-
vision.
If you just do it, if you just do it just because you want to be the center of the attention, that I'm I'm with my girls or
And they
I'm
want
with
to
my
get a free
guys.
bottle and all that.
I guess I have a bad taste in my mouth from that era.
Yeah.
Because in like I came up in the 03, 04, 05, 06 era. Like yeah, I'm old. Like
We're all the same age.
Yeah.
We're all the
Now
same
we're
age.
good. We're young.
but in that era there was a lot of it was the fly guy on MySpace.
Yeah, for sure.
I hated that. I hate you guys so much. Don't work with me.
So, another question, like, who's a DJ that still inspires you till this day? That you seen him from not probably zero, but like you seen him in the scene, and now he's still like standing. Like, who's like an inspiration for you?
One of them, his name is DJ Precise. He's still rocking. But he's just like he's one of those DJs that like craftsmanship wise,
Fundamentalist.
is so like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beast, and he could still like, he's an older DJ, but he will still rock the crowd no matter what, young, old, don't matter.
What about you, Enf?
I mean, dude, when I was 12 years old, I used to stay up till 12 midnight because rest in peace DJ K Slay. They had a segment every Thursday where K Slay would play like all the street bangers. So that's when I had a cassette recorder. So I'd stay up till midnight and record the songs that I liked.
Oh,
And then I would
okay,
make
see.
like a little mixtape, like
Yeah.
an actual tape of like, and then just play it back just to see what was hot. Like, that's definitely one of them. Fun Flex. Fun Flex is probably somebody that I really look up to. He's, people say he talks too much, but yo, talk that talk.
Talk your talk, bro. Talk your
talk-
talk.
He be dropping the bombs.
Because it goes back to what I was saying before. It's somebody that's selling personality. He's not
Right.
selling you the duration of the song for you to hear it, and then he's selling you his energy. And I picked up a couple things from him. Alex Sensation, he's amazing. I think Alex Sensation is one of the best out here.
Latin wise.
Yeah, Latin-wise, a lot of diversity. DJ Camilo's really dope.
Shout out to Camilo.
Yeah, people that I've been listening to for a while. It's a few.
A lot of icons out here.
What about you, Jrod?
Me will be Precise, will be Mega J. Just like this. Well, he's a personal friend of mine too.
Of course, of
But-
course. We should get Mega J over here then.
Oh yeah, I just gotta ask him.
That's it, bro.
Like,
Tell him
he'll
to come
talk
out
his
here, talk to us a little bit of
Yeah,
what
he
I'm gonna
definitely
get
has-
flexed.
you gonna get flex.
He definitely has a lot of energy on
That
stage,
guy
bro.
has a lot of energy.
He talks his shit.
For those people that don't know who Mega J is, go look him up. That guy, man.
And when he talks, like, yeah.
I thought I talk fast. And yo, listen.
I thought I was doing good.
all
so I'm
respect. All respect.
What nationality?
He's Dominican, right?
Dominican, of course.
Dominican.
Yeah,
They
Dominican.
they always gonna bring that energy.
Bro,
Dominicans
it's like he
in
took
music.
3 Red Bulls, 2 Monsters, and 5-hour energies.
My two producers, DJ Twin, DJ Loki, shout out them. They Dominican.
Yeah.
super
Super hype.
twin
I think it's in the
energetic.
blood. I think it's in
super high
our
ener-
blood.
yeah, super high energy with them. I mean, Dominicans and nightlife are like synonymous. I've never like met a bad Dominican DJ or a promoter. Like they're very
Intact.
shout out to
Intact.
Dominicans, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm Dominican. Jared's Dominican. Fef is Dominican.
Oh, I didn't see us surrounded.
You
I didn't even
what I'm
know.
saying? So it's we all around. But I'm half Dominican, but it's in our blood, man. We love to party. We love to hang out. We love to make memories.
That's our lifestyle, man.
That's our lifestyle,
Yeah,
man.
that comes all the way back from the homeland.
Monday through Monday.
Makes
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember,
Hell yeah, dude.
families used to throw them parties when we were kids.
Yeah,
Like,
100. That's why they got you DJing at
Oh,
14
typical
years old at
parties.
those parties. You know what I'm saying?
Well, back then,
Wave.
back then they didn't stay until like 7 in the morning, right? Like
No, they stood up at 7 in the morning. Hell
now I see
yeah.
that. I see that
7?
often now.
Bro,
Like,
9.
parties right now, like
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
A las 9.
We're all sleeping on the freaking.
yeah, they got the kids sleeping in
the
the couch. Vete a dormir, que todavía esto está, tú sabes,
the-
encendido.
the pile of coats.
That's
always
it,
dro-
yo.
they always drop a
Encima-
baby.
and on top of the bed,
they
yeah.
always drop a baby under the coats, right?
Yeah, they be like, yo, put the coats
And then when
around.
you want to go to sleep, it's like a baby's crying.
Our
next to
baby's
you.
crying
It's
on
like,
top of my coat, on top of my North Face.
Yeah.
and my Steep Tech at the time.
all of a sudden, like a guy on the floor in the same room as the baby, and you're like, okay, who's that guy on the floor?
For real,
You
for
know?
real.
Oh, ese
The drunk uncle.
chinito, el tío de tu
Is
prima.
that
You're
drunk
like,
uncle?
Ese
yeah.
tío chino.
Yeah, tío chino. Oh man.
Let's take this to the next level. Let's talk about people who people are already talking about. I say let's not mention any names, but these names have to be mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, for example, DJ Adoni. Like
Yeah.
we mentioned, Alice Sensation,
The
all
big
these
DJs.
guys.
You forget that.
You know, these DJs are the goal to a lot of DJs. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So let's talk about how real it is with them. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
you want to know the difference between Adoni
Yes.
and Alex Sensation?
Let's talk about the difference between
Personal
Adoni
opinion. Personal opinion.
from Alice Sensation. Let's
Now,
rock it. Go ahead.
Before AI, before the internet, Alex Sensation worked. You know, he went to the radio station. He built it up with the artist. He did it like kind of in a not in a slow pace, but he did it his own pace. And you know, he is where he is. Adoni got hit in 1 year. Boom.
1 year. Instagram.
And charging the same price.
But Farruko, I think, signed them.
yes,
Right?
yes.
But Adoni had those phrases.
Yes.
He,
Yeah,
he also had a
100%.
style, and he also was doing like live videos, like on
Yeah.
on
I remember
the
the
boats
first
and
the
everything.
first phrase I heard from him was El que quiera perder su tiempo que me aconseje.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's going crazy over that phrase.
¿Cómo era el otro? Como
I can't.
chismoso.
I can't go to the barber shop without them having his set on. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got
when you got a whole country behind you like that, like you said, Farruko signed them, but before
Yeah.
Farruko, DR signed him. The people signed him. He's a man of the people.
Yeah.
I think that's what's important. Like personality. Going back to what I said before, you gotta sell your personality.
And that's how it happened.
Facts.
Now,
facts.
let's talk money wise.
Back to the money,
Yeah, it's
Back to
always
the
about the
money.
money.
of course.
We let's not neglect that. I don't care how much passion you got for this. There's gonna be a point where you know motherfuckers is riding you. You know that I'm worth more than this, and y'all paying me 150, and that's when a lot of DJs walk out. So let's talk about the money, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of the day, we all gotta put food in our mouths and our family's mouth. Because at the end of the day, it might be an entertainment for us, but it's a job for y'all.
It is.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So let's take it back. Not even back. Let's take it last week. Jrod, what's up? Adoni was at Fiestas the other night.
Wednesday. On Thanksgiving Eve.
So
Very expensive.
it's a
bag
bag.
was secured.
It's a bag.
It's a bag.
It's a bag.
It's a
Not
bag.
to get too much into details. It's a bag.
But, you know, let's just say it was free to get in.
Yeah.
Nothing at the door.
Yeah.
But the liquor sales and the amount of people he had there, the people in the club were
How many
happy.
people showed up?
It was about maybe like 1,200 people.
That's a lot.
It takes a special person to fill a club with 1,200 people.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, like, he's to me, I don't even think he's a DJ. He's an artist. He's literally
100%.
an artist right now.
Yeah.
Do you think Sensation could fill up with 1,200 people or more?
Yeah, see,
3,000.
We had him, and same result.
1,200.
3,000.
Easy.
Yes.
They both have songs with major artists
Correct.
because they marketed themselves as artists. It's always gonna go
You're not
back.
here. You're not here to listen to the music. You're here to see me.
It
Well, I'll
all
play
goes back to
music,
the
yeah.
marketing. The marketing justifies your value. The marketing justifies what you can and can't charge. You could be the illest DJ in the world. If you don't market yourself correctly, there's people that aren't gonna feel comfortable paying you X amount of dollars because you don't build up to that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily taking away from your skills as a DJ. It's just phenomenal DJs out here, but they still get paid 150, 200. They don't know how to market themselves for people to go, yo, he's the guy. When people start talking about you in that light, in that regard, and people go, okay, like Jrod, he's the guy. Bro, he's charging yada, yada, yada. Yo, just pay him.
And y'all know, and between DJs, I know y'all talk.
I don't talk to nobody. I talk to me. I have conversations with myself.
you gotta be real.
Well, I mean, he probably talks to a lot more DJs than I do. Me, I just...
One time I asked a DJ, I was like, you know how in the reggaeton thing, there's like tiraderas between like artists and stuff like that? Like, even though it's like un género, pero, you know, like, there's still like, you know, people dissing each other and there's like a hidden war or whatever.
Yeah, like a hidden war,
But
yeah.
we don't see it as the public because we only see the DJs.
Yeah,
or whatever.
because all we're seeing is
And
People
he
just
told
care
me-
about the music.
He told me, yeah. He's like, yeah, like, you know, I'm actually beefing with somebody else. And then somebody else is beefing with other people, and I know who's beefing with who and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's when you're
like, as
that's when you're in the
DJs.
back scene watching everything happen.
Yeah, so it happens. It happens.
Of course, it happens,
Or like DJs, I hate on DJs. You know what I'm saying?
and that
Because-
happens a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in that scene, but I've seen some shit that I could tell you, be like, yo, I know who's beefing with who, and I'm not even in that world, sorta, kinda. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not a DJ, but I see what's
They
going
start
on.
they start throwing each other like sign languages, like
Now,
hey, I'm gonna get you outside. Like
hold on. Now that's a good
I'm a
question.
DJ, right?
Now that's a good question. Hold on.
like this, like ding 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 ding, and be like, oh okay, ding 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 ding.
Yo,
ding.
Now that's a good question for you two, right? Do the clubs, or has ever happened where two DJs who have this battle war between each other, who don't get along, end up DJing the same night?
Yeah, I've seen it once.
You seen it once.
I've seen it once.
And
It
how
was
was
like so it was back when I was like first starting to DJ. It was a DJ from one club and another DJ from one club, and the clubs were competing actually. They were in the same area.
Yeah.
Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, it was kind of that.
Yeah.
And then one of the clubs got shut down.
Oof.
So then the DJ from that club had to come to this lounge to get a booking because he
Yikes.
lost his spot.
Damn.
Awkward. And then they ended up DJing the same place. And then I don't know what happened that night, but yeah, that's
It happens.
yeah, it happens. Yeah, there are DJs that beef with each other. That's
Of course.
definitely that's definitely a thing.
It's bound to happen. It's bound to
Yeah.
happen. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, obviously, there is such thing as a bad DJ. There is
Yes.
such thing as a bad DJ.
Yes.
Even though you're playing other people's music.
No, a bad DJ is like you can't transition, you can't get people off their feet.
And
Right.
that comes with personality.
Yeah, that and your taste of music too does play into that, or that you can't read the crowd.
Yeah.
If you see a bunch of Dominicans and you
Playing
play
salsa.
yeah,
Like what?
Like yeah, it all depends. Like
Now, see, I wanna touch a topic, man, but
Go for it. Do it.
oh, dale, ask.
okay. How cutthroat is the DJ industry? I don't care who answers first. I don't care who answers
all right,
first.
so private event wise, oh no, it could, yeah, even in private event, yeah.
Listen,
It
the
does happen.
DJ world is a DJ
Well, no.
world.
Let's differentiate. Let me stage the dynamic so that people
Yes.
understand. All right, so private event world, you could lose a booking to another DJ, but only through fault of your own. Because once you've already been referred to that client, it's because someone else believed in you enough from a previous experience where you got passed over to the next client. Like private events is all word of mouth.
Yeah.
And I kill it with private events for the simple fact that I'll put more energy into a private event than I will at a club. And I'll tell you this because like the best strategy, if you want to attack the industry that way, like I created my own lane so I don't have to cruise on anybody else's. Because I know, what's the point of me trying to be like the guy that tries to pack out tables and sell out bottle service? It's already been done. As we speak.
And you don't get paid extra for that. by the
Of
way.
course. As we speak, somebody else is doing that right now.
Yeah.
Why do I, why be the next him when I could be the first me? Once a lot of you guys start thinking like that, this will be more rewarding. It'll be more lucrative for you. It'll be more enjoyable. It won't feel like work.
I can see that, but some people are looking for clout. Some people want to be that guy. Some people want to be recognized.
Yo, you're not that dude. Relax. I'm kidding.
Hey, you're right.
You're
Some
not.
people gotta
I'm
hear
not
it.
kidding. You're not.
Some people gotta hear it. Yo, you're not that dude. I'm sorry.
You could be, but just not right now.
So I gotta keep playing for 150.
Nah, don't do that. Just my advice to up and coming DJs is just invest more into you.
Focus on yourself. Don't look at other DJs. What
Yeah.
they're doing.
But that's very hard.
It took me a
know
while to
it's very
figure that out.
That's very hard because guess what? Again, let's go back to the scenario of the beginning of the podcast. I'm an upcoming DJ, or not even upcoming DJ. I'm just a regular guy trying to be a DJ, and I see you right? And I look up to you,
No, yeah, it's good
Right?
to feel inspired. Oh,
but hold up. Let's get to the cutthroat. Right?
Okay.
Let's get to the cutthroat because it happens. I'll look up to you. Wow, I want to be like Jrod, bro. Jrod's the man. It takes one night for you to do me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's just say hate. Let's just say hate. Or maybe I did something that you didn't like. By mistake.
What in particular?
And I don't know. What's a shady move in the DJ world?
What about if it's like
We spoke about this off camera. Go ahead.
you playing in one spot and then somebody else calls that be like, hey, I'll charge you less.
Oh, okay. So,
But if
so you want to talk about DJ knee pads?
there we go.
Let's talk about DJ knee pads.
Let's talk about DJ knee pads.
Yes, let's do
All right,
it.
So
All right.
a lot,
The one that doesn't get them rubs.
there's a lot of DJs that before they leave their house, they make sure they got their mixer, they got their book bag, and they make sure the Velcro strapped real tight on their knee pads. And let me explain to you guys what I mean when I say that. Oh, they not gonna like me for this, but I
Oh,
don't
there you
give
go.
up. There's DJs that they want it so bad, instead of earning it, that they'll watch where you go. Somebody like Jrod, they'll watch somebody like him, they'll watch somebody like me, DJ Tato, they'll be on your Instagram, cruising your stories. You started playing a new spot on Friday, Saturday, you got it, you had a great event, you had great turnouts, probably your first or second time there. On Monday, not even Monday, Sunday afternoon, DJ Knee Pads is already looking for the email for that venue, looking for the contact info, emailing a full-blown press kit and a sales pitch, pretty much, to try to do exactly what you just did. I know a few guys like that. I know they watch my stories. That's all right.
So you know who they are.
We know who they are.
I got you.
No names. No names.
No names.
No names. DJ No Name.
DJ Knee Pads.
So
You will never be Inf.
oof.
He's gonna watch this. I know.
No names.
Just like everything else they be watching.
Listen, we are.
You will never be Inf.
I think we're
Or
almost
Jrod.
about an hour into.
Hey, give my man that.
Hey, yo, my man, you let them hanging real quick,
Yo,
bro.
you
Like,
left
what's
him
up?
hanging.
Shit.
Oh,
Come on,
you left
man.
him
He's still laughing off what I said.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's if they made it this long into the podcast.
Oh, they got tune in.
You're gonna tune in? You think so? Okay.
Say I'm an artist. What advice would you give me in order for my music to be played by DJs?
Make records for DJs.
Records for DJs.
Yes.
Really?
Tempo.
Do a party vibe. Do a, if it's something.
100 BPM.
And they just put it
Yes.
out there.
Give me 100 BPM records with catchy hooks, catchy melodies. Something that doesn't drag.
One thing that.
Okay.
One thing for artists that they're like, yo, can you play my track, whatever? They send it to my email. They don't even master it. It sounds like you can hear the fan in the background.
Like this right now.
There's literally a fan right there.
There's literally a fan right behind us.
Needed those.
And I'm like,
I know.
invest into putting that track together, master it, and make sure it sounds good. If you feel like it's a club record, like, I'll play it. But I'll listen to it, and I will tell you, like, yo, I can't play this in the club because it's not a club record. If I play it right now,
Gotcha.
everybody's gonna get off at the dance floor. Like,
I've had to tell people that, unfortunately. Friends of mine that make music, and it's tough.
it's rough, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like-
If you're an artist and you're making music, bring the DJ to the studio with you as an associate producer, so that the DJ can produce the record with you. Because somebody like him, somebody like me, we're gonna understand what people move to, what people
Right.
react to, how they move to it, and how it meshes in with everything else that we're trying to accomplish that night. That makes your music more likely to get played, not just in a club scenario, but in a radio scenario, internet, wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends, yeah.
Yeah. So that's important. All right. So that was a good advice.
Work with the DJs.
Yeah. Work with DJs.
Now, another question, because I want the people who are watching, those DJs who are trying to make it, or who are thinking about getting into this, right? What is the, as an average DJ? I'm not talking about DJ Donnie. I'm not talking about not even like at the level you guys are at.
150, 200, 250. That guy.
Beginner DJ.
That guy,
All right, cool,
that
cool,
guy,
cool.
that guy, right? I'm dedicated. I'm putting in this work. I'm gonna DJ at 3 clubs in one night. I'm putting in work. There's a lot of people out there who are willing to put in the work because this is what they want to do. What does that number look like?
Wait, so you want us to give them advice or like?
I just want to listen. Some people they just want to hear the number. I'm a upcoming DJ. I know what I'm doing. I already hit that year mark. I'm not working for free anymore. I'm hitting that 150 an hour or whatever to play at the club. I'm the least paid, but at least I'm here getting paid. I'm trying to get booked every day. Let's say what is it? Wednesday through Saturday, Wednesday through Sunday type.
I don't know. It's Monday to Monday, bro. There's parties every day.
Monday to Monday. Let's say I take off Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off on Mondays, but I'm DJing Tuesday to Sunday.
Okay.
What is that number gonna look like for me as a 150 DJ?
Rough. What are you doing?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm playing. Let's say I'm playing two times a night.
You better throw some private events in there to make the other.
It's hard work
to make the clubs worth it. When you have a mix of both, whatever you don't make at a club, you can do a club for 300 a night, and then go do a private event for 1,000.
Makes sense.
Yeah, just
Sense.
That's what I do. I do weddings too. I do private events.
Oh yeah.
He's more focused to it,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like,
So private events is money now, and club scene is building. From what I'm getting.
You're getting the money the same day, but it's like it's just less money.
Yeah.
build your value.
Yeah.
Build your value through your private events. What I mean is, like, when you go to a private event, be a professional. First of all, get yourself an LLC. You get an LLC. I'm about to drop keys. I shouldn't even be giving you guys all this info, but I'm going to do it anyway because I feel bad for some of these guys out here. Get yourself an LLC. Send out invoices. Just off the strength that you just sent out an invoice,
Yeah.
you already look professional. You already set yourself apart.
Yeah.
One, carry yourself as a professional. When the party's over, pack up, leave. Don't hang out. Let's talk about it. A lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of DJs, they'll go do an opener set at a spot and they'll hang out the whole night. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Be exclusive.
There's value in scarcity. The less people see you, the more they wonder about you.
Correct. I've always said that.
There's value in scarcity. Market yourself correctly. Attack the internet. Know your worth. What are you worth? If you're there for 4 hours, what do you think you should be making for those 4 hours? Minimum 100 an hour if you're starting out. Minimum. In today's economy, let's say I go DJ somewhere like Hoboken. The gas and the parking alone I'm already down $40.
100%.
You know? Don't take free drinks and food as payment. Oh, I'm going everywhere.
Damn.
You listen, these are don'ts. Just don't, you know.
They're gonna give you the food anyway.
They're gonna exactly, or somebody's gonna buy you a drink to play, you know. Don't play everybody's request. Only take a request if it's in line with what you're already doing. Like, I'll do a reggaeton set, right? I'll give you a perfect example. Saturday, I was doing a reggaeton set. 2 requests came up to me. It was a chick, and then the other request was a dude. The chick goes, "Oh, can you play this Karol G song?" Because I was doing an old school reggaeton set. The BPM was perfect. It was current. It was known.
Boom.
I was happy she made that request because now I can transition it to bring it back home to today's music.
Correct.
Perfect. The guy made a Bob Marley request.
Very different.
Show effort. Pull out your phone. Yo, hold your phone up. I took a picture of the song. All right, I got you. Never played it.
He hates you now. But it is what it is.
Shorty love me. It's a female-dominated industry. It's a female-dominated. Yep, play Bad Bunny. He just held it up on his phone. Bring that over here so we can show that on camera. This is what they do at the club.
This is what they do.
They hold up the phone. It says play Bad Bunny.
You're gonna hear it already. Wait.
Relax.
Jesus.
Let me build up to it. I'm gonna get there. I premeditated it on the way here. Don't worry. I got you.
Bad Bunny's bound to get played.
Yes.
Obligado.
At a club, yeah. You don't have to. DJs don't have to, but
Wait, it's another question, right? When you guys go to like say, there's two DJs before you, you got to close down,
So you're a closer, yeah.
and they already play all the music you were supposed to play. How does that work?
No, a good DJ would work around that.
Play a bootleg. Play a mashup version. Play a different version of the same record. But just make sure you got the one that's viral on Instagram or
Well,
TikTok.
There's some DJs the closer they
Jeez.
they don't show up till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, yeah, that's the closing set.
So how do they know what you played and didn't play?
They don't care. They're the closer.
they're
They'll
gonna
play it again.
now? If they don't,
They'll play it again.
a good DJ would go 30 minutes before to
Feel the vibe.
look at the crowd, see what you're working with, see what the DJ played before.
See, that's the thing. Like in the club, there's like this respect thing.
Yeah.
Where like the opener, the three openers, because that's another thing. It'd be like 7 of y'all on one flyer. I don't know who the hell's getting paid. I don't know how you guys split $1,000 7 ways, but hey, you?
They get free
Yep.
free 99. They get paid.
The first
Free
three,
99.
the first three openers get free beers. Okay, cool. Do you? But what I'm saying is like, all jokes aside, there's like there's a respect factor. So and that's more in his scene. Like,
Yeah.
I used to be really cool. Like a good friend of mine is DJ G Kid, right? So G Kid,
That's my boy.
yeah,
G-Kid.
Gabby's my boy, man. He's solid. Actually, Tony's the one who got me the residency at Panelas. His boy
look
to
at
Anthony.
that.
Yeah, me and Tony, we tight. He's cool with ammo. So, I always learn this from them. Like, when you're an opener, there's certain records that you're not allowed to play. You can't have me as an opener, like, and it's not even me not being humble or nothing like that. Like, I could be a great opener because I know when I could take a set of like just mid music and make it hot.
Yeah.
I'll put my own
Yeah.
spin on it, or put
Claro.
some remix versions. I don't know. I'm so used to that's the beauty of doing private parties. You're getting paid more and you curate the entire set, the entire night from start to
But-
finish.
You
But
are
let
the
me-
opener, closer.
You're the
and
opener,
headliner.
exactly.
But let me ask you a question though. As a private event DJ,
There's more responsibility.
it's more
Yeah.
responsibility, and
That's why you're
correct me
getting
if
paid
I'm-
more.
correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But it's less clout.
Nope.
You met 300 people that night that you never met before, and they
100%.
heard Jrod play or they heard me play.
But
They've
guess
never
what?
heard us before.
But guess what? I'm a club DJ, and I just played for 1,200 people that never heard me play before either.
Man, these clubs don't care about you. Man, they there for the closer.
There, J-Rod, what we spoke earlier.
They there
It's
for the
a-
What that we
closer.
spoke about
The
earlier.
headliner.
I've seen
It's
so many
all
openers.
about the closer.
I don't remember their names. And nothing wrong with that. Like, they played great music, but their face wasn't on the flyer. Like, it's a clout battle. It's a popularity battle. Like, yo, y'all could keep that. I'll be popular on my own accord, on my own terms. Market yourself as an artist. Produce your own music. Kill the internet. That's fine. They don't want to book you for the club. They don't want to book you for here. Yo, keep the 150 and the 2 beers, my boy. You good.
I'll take the
I'm
1,000.
going to drop this remix on SoundCloud, and I'm going to do
Yeah.
10,000 by next week.
There you go.
Is the
More
club,
reach.
is the club scene different than the strip club scene?
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
question.
yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
a
yes.
different-
J-Rod,
That's a
J-Rod, you worked at strip clubs?
Yes.
Which ones?
Oh, that's a different world.
Those we can name drop. Which ones?
It closed down called Wet.
Woo! I remember Wet.
Yeah. In strip clubs, well, one, you don't even see the DJ because he's on a mirror. Well, the
Right.
one that I played in.
He's inside of a box.
Yeah.
I've played Lookers and Breathless. Shout out to DJ Luna. It's my boy.
Luna.
Yeah, Luna's a
That's
good
my boy.
dude.
Actually went to school with them in Perth Amboy.
Really?
Yeah, Luna and his brother.
Yeah, no, Luna's a good dude, man. He's solid.
My
Like,
boy.
Cool
So-
people.
so-
Exotic hookahs.
So the strip,
Yeah.
that's
No.
a good question, Tony. I'm actually, interested in knowing. So the strip club scene compared to the regular club scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you build something from there too?
If you're, that's more the market of the hip hop. Like,
Hip-hop.
Yeah.
If you're urban, like hip hop DJ,
you definitely have more freedom to play what you want to play, and
Yes.
it's like it's a pay to play industry. Like from the door all the way back to the DJ to the girls, it's all pay to play. I'll play the most garbage record in the world as long as I'm being paid $50 to play it.
Yep.
Because the guy that's asking me to play it, he just broke down 2,000 in singles.
Yep.
Of course you can pay me 50 to play it.
There's definitely money in the.
Yeah, you got to
in the
work
strip club
that.
scene. There's
You
definitely
know?
money.
Bro, I've been paid to play like Sinatra at Breathless, like during the day.
Damn.
When there's nobody yeah, like 60, 65-year-old dude, but
Really?
dude's loaded. And
And that's
you
what
know,
he wants to hear.
Oh,
The manager-
I
no,
mean,
no.
Sinatra is not a bad song for like a strip. Like he wanted to see that.
No, he was like
That dance,
ballroom
that slow
dancing with her.
song.
Like
Yeah.
he didn't even get like a private dance.
Yo.
He was dancing in front of the bar with her like this, like waltzing.
And he's got the money.
He was
He's
getting
got it.
flashbacks, man.
It's
That's why.
it's pay to play.
My way.
And the managers will literally come up to him and be like, "Yo, whatever. Do you see that guy right there? The guy with the gray hair sitting down in
Whatever he
in the
was.
suit?
The one that walks on Wall Street? Yeah, that guy?
Yeah, whatever he asks you to play, it doesn't matter what it is. You play it, whether he pays you or not. Why? Because he's guaranteeing, you know,
The one that smells like European oils.
For real, right? Big time.
he's
Like
guaranteeing them some sort of income for that night.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: if you can't make it to like Adonis level being in a strip club, though, it's a certain like
Wait,
just
can like top DJs like that play at a strip club or not?
I don't think they
That-
want to.
no that will just bring them down.
Yeah,
if
I think
anything.
that would bring him down, bro.
I got my start in.
I
like,
mean, the strip club has a purpose, you know, which is the girls is the main
It
thing.
ain't, you ain't there for the DJ. I'll tell
and
you
work
that.
with the girls.
That's
Like touch base with the manager. Like if you DJ at a strip club, because I just from experience, when you get there, the first thing you do is get with the manager and ask them, okay, what's the call sheet for the day?
Yeah.
What girls are on this hour? Who's on 15? Who's on 30?
That's the
Who's on
difference, too.
45?
You're just shouting out the girls that coming out.
And you got to know which girls are working that day because, you know, Frameli might listen to Dembo, but then Shaquita might listen to like City Girls.
Cherry.
You know what I'm saying? Cherry Star, you know, like just you gotta know, and they'll work with you. Those girls, they'll pay you.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
feel
they
the-
pay you for
like
playing like the song that they want.
Really?
when
Oh,
when
wow.
I worked
Oh,
at
nice.
Breathless, like I had a like a brother sister type like vibe with them, and they knew like they would give me the look like, yo, when I'm on, you gotta play this, and I knew. Thank you.
What about DJs that play at festivals? You get paid or
I'm
I-
dying to get there.
So it's
Oh,
very-
like
it's very tough.
EDC. Now that
no, not EDC. Like say like Elizabeth festival
Oh, like-
tour or
like,
like
That's
Newark
but that's a
something.
Like
once
a Morris
twice. That's a
Street?
once twice a year
Yeah.
kind of thing. I thought you meant like
like
music
EDM,
festival. Yeah,
No,
listen.
what about music festivals?
I get booked for a music festival. I'll leave this life behind me now. I'll dub the. I won't do private events
Yep.
all year. Like you one,
That's what
two,
the money's at.
3 big festivals. You're
So that's
you're
really
walking
what the
away with like
money's at.
60 grand.
Shout out to DJ 4B, the one that made it out of Jersey, and
Really?
like from Jersey, he's a beast.
Yeah,
And he's one of the first to bring Jersey Club into that EDC
Gotcha.
world.
into the upscale EDC.
So that's where the
Blanquitos
money's at
world.
with like house music.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to 4B. That's extended Brick Bandits family.
Well, what do we have? We have well, they shut down this what was it, the event that they shut down a couple of years ago because there was just too much bullshit going on.
Colombian festival.
No, negative. It was in the MetLife Stadium.
Summer Jam?
Summer Jam.
Oh.
Summer Jam got shut down. I remember.
Slumber Jam.
Hey,
I mean, you know that the quality of hip hop took a hit over the past few years, so it's hard to sell 81,000 seats when the music isn't up to par with the capacity of the venue.
so what do we have now?
UBS Arena in Queens, I guess, or Long Island or something like that.
Yeah. It's down
Where's
there.
UBS Arena? Somewhere in New York.
I just feel like, you know, like the big events are now like Coachella.
it
Ultra.
was Coachella. Like Coachella.
Coachella's
But
still
that's
doing
more
its thing.
like that's Cali. That's like
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like out there.
Oh,
You know
Coachella
what
was
I'm
big
saying?
like 2012 through like 2016.
Still going on.
No, it still goes on, but like you don't have those big breakthrough artists coming through Coachella like it used to be.
Bad Bunny was just in Coachella.
Yeah, but he already broke through by the time he got to Coachella. Like Coachella was breaking artists at one point. Like
Yeah.
I remember 2012, 2013, everything was Coachella or South by Southwest. Like if you didn't touch either one of those, you wasn't doing nothing on a scene.
So we don't have anything right now for us right now in Jersey, in the East Coast.
They don't want that over here, man. They don't want that.
just. Oh no, but it's not really a festival.
What do we have?
It's
The
like
one on Morris Avenue every year?
That's done. That ended 2015.
I remember
No,
that.
the Mega Bash. They do it in Prudential Center. But
It has
that's
to be at a
about it.
venue with
Yeah,
security, with with ticket sales where everything's organized.
Yeah.
Like street festivals, like open to the public. Like
Bro, street festivals is where it's at.
It's a liability.
Oh
At least in
it
this,
is a big liability.
like if for us to do a street festival, we'd have to go to like Houston, somewhere Texas, you know, like more Midwest, Southwest.
our music is gonna play out there.
If they market it correctly, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a DJ that's viral online, and she does these big like warehouse parties now. A DJ Very Wavy, it's a Mexican girl from I think it's Dallas. Amazing DJ, and her reggaeton parties like sell out.
Really?
And she's like,
We gotta go out there, bro.
she don't DJ no clubs. She's just viral online, and she went viral by posting like reels and footage of her parties. Like she's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like she, you know, the balls in her.
Yeah.
That's a DJ that created their own lane, so they don't have to cruise in anybody else's. And that's exactly what I mean. Like from what I said before, like just make your own lane. Like find your niche, you know. Because if you try to be like the next guy, you're just gonna drown in a sea of BS. You're gonna get stuck with 150 and 2 beers, and probably a pair of knee pads. You don't want that.
Infamous says it like it is, boy. It's just crazy.
I've been in this for like 20 years, bro. And there was a lot of time where I didn't have money for equipment. I was just at home watching other people live out my dreams. But I was still on the laptop DJing with the keyboard shortcuts. With
Virtual DJ.
And you,
no tractor.
yeah.
Tractor was before Serato. I was a tractor dude, but yeah,
So yo, it was a nice talk. I mean, I feel like
we cut it short.
we cut in short, right?
Damn, we got 100,000 on the live right now.
Yeah.
Hey, they gotta stay tuned for the next one, man.
We got it.
Yes.
We got to see. You know, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have part 2,
We gotta definitely have part 2.
and then we're gonna have another special guest. We're gonna put another chair over there.
Okay,
Right here,
Yes,
right?
sir.
No, they can have my spot. I just wanted to be on this first one.
Nah,
I'm always
Nah,
behind,
you
I'm
can't-
always
you can't
behind the
leave, bro.
scene.
You gotta stay there.
Tato just became a DJ, bro.
Nah, negative.
Dale la bendición. Dale la bendición.
Listen, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Nah, I just mess with you, brother.
But DJ Jrod, we're gonna talk after because I need some lessons.
Okay. I got you.
Alright.
And DJ Infamous already got me on the loop with everything. So, nah, it's just a hobby. You know, I love music. I do music.
I'll do it.
It's all one entire entity. You know what I'm saying? Different branches. You know. So
It's definitely one of those jobs that I love. Like,
that's good.
you know.
That's good.
There's this old saying that goes, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Listen,
It's true.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna open up a little bit. To the people watching us, they see the quality on the camera work. The audio is as best as we could, right? They see, you know, well, they don't really. The cameras don't see what's behind or what we've built throughout the year and a half that we've been doing this. You know, the speakers, even the liquor that we bring into this place just to get a vibe.
There's a lot invested in here.
It's a lot of investing, bro.
Yeah, same with me, and I'm pretty sure on his part too. Like,
And you know, La Nueva Tribu in this podcast, it's all out of the love that we have for music. And Tony, you could tell the crowd how much have we made from this?
Yeah.
How much money have we made from this?
Yeah, nothing.
Zero.
Yeah.
I have made not a dollar out of this spot. Neither has Tony. On the contrary, it's come out from the hard work, earned money from our regular day to day. And it's all for the love of the music.
yeah,
And then just hopefully one day,
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
you know, you got to have that faith.
You gotta-
And we're still here because we have to have that faith,
hey,
Yeah.
you got us, man.
you know? So I just wanted to share that with the public.
Yeah. You already know it's your boy Tony Young. Stay tuned for part 2. We're gonna have a different interview, more personal next time, and then we still gonna have our new guest. Probably, well, I have somebody that I gotta tell you. But yeah, anyways, se les quiere. Tony Young de ese lado, the Jrod, the Infamous, el Tato, ya tú sabes. Dice así, hey.
Hey, espérate. Siempre activo, siempre positivo, nunca negativo.
Los jefes. De la calle, los carros, los mones, los tigres, ¿qué te parece? Aquí le metimos presión al que no pertenece. Posando de día, de tarde, de noche, que se amanece. Los jefes.